Get more on our main story this morning. The news that the number of reports of abuse by Jimmy Savile has now risen to 500.
That's according to research commissioned by the Panorama programme and carried out by the NSPCC. It found the youngest alleged victim was just 2 years old and that cases of abuse happened across 6 decades in hospitals, children's homes and BBC dressing rooms. Shelley Joffrey reports.
Jimmy Savile!
Very good. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome indeed to Top of the Pops.
Jimmy Savile was one of the most prolific sex offenders in recent history. It's been 18 months since he was first unmasked as a predatory paedophile.
Boo. Very nervous, she is.
Fresh accounts of his abuse are still emerging. This woman says she was abused by Savile as a teenager at both the BBC and Broadmoor Top Security Psychiatric Hospital, where she was invited by the DJ to perform for patients.
I didn't know if it was right, if it was wrong. Is this what they do in showbiz? I didn't know. It was the most scariest experience, I think, of my life.
Jimmy Savile was the entertainer who groomed a nation. New research by the NSPCC, commissioned by Panorama, shows that 500 reports of abuse have now been made to the charity and the Metropolitan Police. That's 50 more than previously reported. It happened across 6 decades in BBC dressing rooms, hospitals and in children's homes. Inquiries by the Department of Health and the BBC are due to report back soon on how Savile was able to abuse for so long within their walls. Shelley Joffrey, BBC News.
And we're going to be speaking to Liz Duck. She's a lawyer who represents more than 170 people who've made allegations against Jimmy Savile. That's just after 9 o'clock this morning. And you can see that full report on Panorama tonight, The Power to Abuse. It's on BBC One at 8:30.
Now, the organisers of the